morning, how are you today? Let me know in the comment section down below. Today we are in Melbourne, Australia. So we arrived yesterday. We actually got an overnight flight. So we left the airport in Bangkok at something like 12:30, like midnight at night. Flew overnight and I barely slept and arrived yesterday. We got to this apartment about 3 p.m. And then I was kind of just knocked out for the whole day. So I didn't vlog anything yesterday, but we arrived yesterday. It's currently, what time? Like 11 a.m? 11 a.m. and I've just got myself up and dressed. I was an absolute zombie this morning, but we're going to go exploring Melbourne today. We're actually here for a wedding on Saturday, so I'm going to vlog today and tomorrow. I won't be vlogging this weekend, and I don't know if I'll vlog next week or not. We'll see what happens, but I'm definitely vlogging today and tomorrow, so I thought I'd bring you along with me as we explore Melbourne. I've got my camera as well packed so I can take some cool photos hopefully and just see what the city is all about. So first stop is to go to the metro tram stop and go into town. I'd also like to grab a little something for breakfast, either a chocolate bar or a croissant, something just to keep me going until we have lunch, so we'll be doing that as well. But yeah, super excited. Welcome to the vlog, let's get going. Okay, so two things. It's weird that everybody here is going to speak English, and we've now got a hail down the tram. Here it is. No, is it stopping? Yeah, okay. Oh, they were waiting as well. Where did we get on? Here. Okay, so we're off the tram and we're in Melbourne. We're going to go up here because I saw a croissanterie on the map and I really need something for breakfast, so I think we're going to go up this way. So I saw a croissanterie, which I'd never heard of before, on Google Maps where we got off the tram, called Lune. We're walking towards it, there's a big queue outside of people, so I think they're all queuing for croissants, so I'm not going to go there. We'll go somewhere else instead, but I think I just chose the most popular bakery in Melbourne apparently. Okay, so we're just walking past this area, which I think is Hosier Lane. I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's all street art and graffiti, which is cool. So I thought we'd come down and have a look. So some really cool artwork on that building up there, but there is a lot of police, which is a little bit worrying. It's all like graffiti all the way down, lots of different stuff. A little cafe there hidden, the little social it's called. This is cool. Okay, so that was cool, took a couple of little phone snaps. I need to remember I've got my camera as well, so I'm like vlogging and I want to take pictures as well. But I think if we carry on this way, I think the cathedral is on the right hand side. And let me tell you, it feels weird vlogging here for some reason. Like in Asia I was fine, I don't really care. I think it's because everybody speaks English and like everybody's well more aware of what YouTube is here, so I definitely feel like I'm being looked at a little bit more, but just got to overcome the fear and do it anyway. There's Jeremy. Okay, and we've made it to the cathedral. That's cool. I like the reflection in the windows up there, that bit's cool. Anyway, I'm going to get a little snap and maybe have a little peek inside as well while we're here. So we're about to look in the cathedral, but I wanted to show you these buildings. So this is the train station, I believe. I might be wrong, but I think it is. And then these buildings behind, I think this one here is the observation deck on like the 88th floor or something. So we might go and do that tonight at sunset to watch kind of daytime turn into nighttime up there. How cool is that view? Anyway, so I wanted to show you that because we might be going there later on. Okay, we're going into a quiet area, so I'm not going to be able to talk much unless I just whisper, which might be annoying for you guys watching. But this is the Melbourne Cathedral. So after spending 3.5 months in Asia, Jane was just like, where's the Buddha? This is weird. And also the fact that we can wear shoes, because obviously in temples in Asia you take your shoes off before you go inside. So it now feels weird to be like, I don't know, it's just funny to compare just because it's a bit different. Anyway, it's beautiful here, it's a lovely cathedral. Okay, so we've come into a 7-Eleven to pick up some, like just literally something quick to eat because it's almost 12 and I just want something sweet before we then have maybe all you can eat sushi for lunch. But we're standing at the chocolate aisle and I want to show you all the things that I've not seen before because they've got new bits here and it's exciting for me. Okay, so starting over here, Chomp. I'm going to have to try that at some point while we're here. They've got huge Kit Kats, this size. They've got Oreo chocolate bars. They've got white Twix. I don't love white chocolate, so I'm probably not going to try that. But they've also got Pinky. I remember having this in 2010 when I was in Australia. I think I actually had it in New Zealand. But they've also got Twirl Mint, Twirl Strawberry flavour, which I'm not convinced would be any good. Mars bar with honeycomb and salted caramel. Oh, I'm going to get one of these and one of these. Oh, they've even got a big one if I like it. I can get big ones. Okay, this is exciting. Cherry ripe, no idea what that is. We've also got Boost. I've not had a Boost in a while. Caramel milk. So yeah, loads of cool chocolates to try. Oh, and these ones, what are these? Okay, they're all normal. Breakaway, I've not seen these yet. Oh, I might have to try one of them. Marvellous Creations. What's that one? Boysenberry. Never heard of that. Anyway, I wanted to show you that because there's loads of random chocolates. We're at the till and I've just seen this one. No idea what that is, but I'm going to try that another day as well. Okay, I'm going to try the strawberry one. It smells disgusting. It kind of smells like, do you know, what did you get at Christmas and you get the like little strawberry ones? Is it Quality Street? Yeah, that's gross. I'll finish it, but it's gross. I'm not having that again. Okay, so we're just walking through town and I wanted to show you this view because I think these buildings all together are so pretty. Like this selection here, there's obviously the tram in front there that's moving. And then there's these tall buildings behind. I just love that view so much. So we're just walking past this place called The Block and I thought, oh my god, this is cute. It reminds me of little shopping malls you get in England and Paris and things. So I thought I'd come and have a look and show you as well. Oh, that's so cute. Isn't that lovely with all these little old shops in there? Okay, we're still just walking around Melbourne. We're crossing the street here, but I want to turn around once I reach the other side because oh, it's a bit sunny, but I thought this building was really nice. And it's got the H&M in there. There's like a big shopping street there as well. Okay, we think we found a food court, so we might eat here if we find something we fancy. Bloody hell, that's loud. Okay, so this place does Thai street food. I don't think we're going to get that because we fancy like a chicken burger and fries. Like we want Western food, so we're not going to be getting Thai street food. This is also where all the business people come for lunch. Okay, this one does Spanish food and has paella, which we might be tempted by. Okay, so that girl's name was Emily Lawson. I'm going to leave her maybe Instagram or Spotify or something down below so you can go and listen. She's got a beautiful voice, really, really good. We're not going to stay in that place because it's quite busy. There's one place that's Thai food and one place that was paella, which Jeremy was tempted by, but honestly not really for me.
More rice?
Yeah, and I don't want more rice. I want like a burger and fries. So we're going to keep exploring and see what else we can find. Okay, so Jeremy's found a restaurant called Simpsons Burgers. We're going to try that for lunch. We'll have a look at the menu first, obviously, but maybe that could be the option, which would be good. Okay, so this place opposite has a queue outside, which obviously is a good sign, but again, we're not going to queue. But we've come to this place, Simpsons Burgers. So let's see what the menu is and see if we decide to eat here or not. Okay, so there's beef burgers, chicken burgers, veggie burgers, salads, milkshakes, snacks and sides, and combo. So yeah, I think, are you happy here? I'll find something. Yeah, let's go inside. So, I got the chicken and avocado one. We've got some large fries to share with aioli sauce and ketchup that Jeremy's opening. And then Jeremy got the barbecue one. So yeah, looks good. Okay, so the burger was really good. Did you enjoy yours?
Yeah.
Would you recommend it?
Oh yeah.
It was a bit expensive. It was like $17 for mine, which was actually about €10. So it's not too bad. It just seems more expensive in Australian dollars. Really good. Would recommend it. And over lunch we sort of talked about maybe actually just seeing until we get tired today and then head back and then come out later tomorrow, come out for lunch and then go to the Sky thing tomorrow, because otherwise sunsets at 7 p.m. I think I'm going to be dead by then, because we're obviously still tired from the travel, and then Saturday's going to be a big day as well with the wedding, so we might do that instead. But yeah, we are now currently walking towards the Docklands just because it looked quite nice. I always love going to the water and seeing boats and things, but also I think there's nice views of the city from there. So it's a really cool city though, really beautiful, loads of trees, loads of like glass buildings mixed with old buildings. So it's really nice to photograph some of the old buildings in the reflections of the glass buildings. So I've been doing a lot of photography, which is nice, and really enjoying it. Do you like it here?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, cool place. So it's interesting walking around here because it reminds me a lot of Manchester in terms of like, it's quite industrial. There's like old buildings mixed with new buildings. Like that particularly reminds me of Manchester, and it's quite cool and hip, and there's like cool bars and graffiti and art stuff. So it reminds me of like a bigger Manchester basically, which I think is really cool. It kind of reminds me of home, which is nice. So luckily the woman that we're staying with got us a Mikey pass, which is what you use to travel, and she put some money on for us. We're always going to pay her back for that, but we've come and we're going to top up some more money because we need some for, no, that's no change given, that's 20 cents, $20. So we're putting on money for tomorrow, and then also Monday or Tuesday we want to come back as well. So trying to figure this machine out. Jeremy took his card off before it told him to, and it said put your card back on, so he put his card back on and now it says out of service. So now I can't do mine.
Well, we can go across the street.
Not to go across the street and break into the machine. Are you proud of yourself? Well done. So now I'm going to go across the street to this machine and try and break that one as well. Oh dear. So the Mikey pass is a pass that you need to be able to get on the trams outside of the city centre. If you're in the city centre there is a free service, but it costs about $9.40 per day, I think someone said.
From where we are.
Yeah, from where we are it'd be $9.40 for a return, but then once you're in town you can use the free tram service, although we love to walk around, so I think we're just going to walk. And you can top up the cards at any 7-Elevens and also at some of these stops, not all of them, but some of them have those machines that Jeremy managed to break.
It went back to life.
It did get back to, once we crossed over to the other side, we looked over and that one had gone back to normal again, so I don't know what happened to that, but it's working again, so don't worry, we didn't actually break it. Okay, so we're now still walking down towards the Docklands, which I'm excited about. Okay, so this is the train station. We came here to check about our train on Saturday because we're going to get a train to somewhere else for the wedding. And while I went to the toilet, Jeremy realised that we left the water bottle at the place where we were doing the top up for the Mikey cards. God, it was noisy here. So he's gone back to find it, so I'm just going to hang out here until he comes back. So he's gone on his own. So I'm now just going to go to the entrance and wait for him. Okay, Jeremy is back with his water bottle, reunited. We are still walking towards the harbour, the Docklands, so I'm sort of realising how big this city is. Although we just looked, so London is 9 million people, here is 5 million, did you say? 5 million, and Manchester is 500,000, so it's somewhere in between like Manchester and London. But it's interesting. I was saying to Jeremy, it sort of reminds me of like a bigger Manchester or a smaller London. You've kind of got the industrial side of Manchester with like the tall buildings of London. So Yeah, it feels like home, which is really nice. But it's also obviously somewhere different to explore, which is cool. Anyway, so we should be there in a second, hoping to see some boats and some nice views. Okay, we've made it to the Docklands, and there's a Marvel studio, as in Marvel, you know, the films and stuff. They've sponsored a studio, which is cool. Stadium. What did I say? Studio, not studio, stadium. This is the Docklands, and there's a really cool view of the buildings over there, and the boats. There's also a wheel as well, which I didn't know there was. And it's really cool, and like apartments and things here. That would be so nice to live there. So we were just talking about the stadium here, and Jeremy was saying he would love to go to an AFL game, which is Australian Football League. And apparently it's like nothing else. It's not like football, it's not like rugby, it's not like American football. So he's looking at tickets, and they've got a first game tonight, the opening game of the season. So I think it's fully booked. So we're either gonna try and find some second-hand tickets online, or maybe go to the stadium tonight and see if we can buy a ticket from someone, or see if they're playing again at another point, because we leave on Wednesday, so we could go kind of Sunday or Monday or Tuesday night. So we'll see, but that could be fun. I have no idea what the game is. I've never seen it before, but Jeremy was like, oh my god, it's so fun, well worth going. And I love a bit of atmosphere. Not that I know anything about the game, but I do like going to things like that for like the atmosphere of everyone getting excited, and people watching is amazing and things like that as well. So that could be an option as well, which would be fun. So we're still at the harbour, and I've just realised this is meant to be a cow in a tree. I only realised because of the feet, and I was like, oh, is that an animal? And then you can see like the head up there. Thought that was cool. Anyway, on Google Maps it says that behind this area here is like a busy area, so we're going to go and explore and see if there's like shops and restaurants and things like that. So we came back one street away from the harbour, and it's just offices, cars, cafes and restaurants, that kind of thing for the working people here. So nothing particularly worth seeing as a tourist, but I'm glad we popped here anyway. But I think the harbour's worth seeing, but I don't think you need to kind of explore this area. But we're now going to make our way to, we're going to the Botanical Gardens. Yeah, I think we're going to make our way to the Botanical Gardens. It says it's like a 40-minute walk, so yeah, quite far. I didn't realise how big the city was, but it's nice anyway looking around. It's beautiful weather as well. It's nice and hot, which is good. So we're enjoying it. And this is my current view. So many cool buildings here. Okay, so we just got on the free metro, 2 or 3 stops to save us a little bit of walking time, because otherwise it would have been quite far. But I want to show you this view because I love it. Okay, first of all, there's black swans with red beaks. Are they swans, or is that a completely different bird? And I have no idea, but anyway, this is the view I wanted to show you. We're going to cross over the river and then walk along this way. But yeah, really cool buildings. And I think that one's the observation deck that we might do tomorrow. So I've just turned around, and that's a really cool view of the city that way as well. So there's the trains passing, but also this one sort of does like a box shape. Sorry, it's a bit windy, so I hope you can hear me all right. Okay, this is the bridge I just walked over. I've just taken a couple of photographs, but I wanted to show you as well on the video, so you can see the train there passing. But it's such a cool city. So pretty. And I think we're going to walk along that way. And then Jeremy's just in that 7-Eleven getting a drink for himself. These are really cool buildings. Okay, he got himself a Lipton's iced tea, and he also got me a Cadbury's cream egg. I was just saying to Jeremy, oh my god, I feel so lucky. We've had a couple of years of like shit and feeling unlucky, and it's so nice to finally be like, oh my god, we're so lucky, we live such a good life and we're so happy. Like, it's been a while since I felt like this, obviously apart from the last 3.5 months, but like before that it's been pretty tough. So it's nice to like, even just little things like this, Makes me so happy that he thought of me and that, I don't know, I'm just in a good mood. Love it here. So we are now walking down, I think it's like Southbank or South Wharf, something like that. Walking down lots of cool like bars and restaurants and things, cool places to sit outside, and then there's obviously the water there and all the buildings and things. So it's really nice. I love when cities have pedestrianised areas where you can just walk and not bother about cars and things. It's lovely. So we are just walking past this bridge, and I wanted to show you because it's a cool bridge, but then also there's a restaurant underneath. So you can literally be sat in the river, in the middle of the river, whilst having lunch or food or whatever, or drinks. I thought that was really cool. I don't think I've really seen that before anywhere else. But it's a cool bridge as well. We have arrived at Alexandra Gardens, and I think if we walk through here, at the other end is the Botanical Gardens, which is what we're kind of heading towards. But looking forward to seeing a bit of greenery. And then there's the views over the river with the palm trees. It's so beautiful. It's lovely. We're walking through the park and Jeremy spotted cockatoos. Oh yeah! Mm-hmm. So we used to see these all the time in Sydney 13 years ago when we were there. Look at this! We used to see them all the time in Sydney, so it's so cool that they're here as well. They're almost like pigeons here, like no one really cares about them. It's so cool. Okay, time for a sit in the shade to relax a little bit and also to eat my cream egg. And I want to show you the view because this is the best view I've ever had whilst eating a cream egg. Look at that. That's such a cool view. And obviously with that, the most important. Look at them all in the tree. There's loads of them. There's so many of them. And you can see some of them sat on the floor over there as well in the corner. So they're above us. You can see one there. Where's my finger? There. There's a few above us and they keep biting the fruit off the tree. And then sometimes they land on us. Just landed on Jeremy's head as I said that. Quality's going to be awful, but I've zoomed all the way in. So it sounds like it's raining. It's not, it's just they're dropping so much fruit on us. Look at this guy just chilling. Ow! That one landed on me. Look. I think we're at the Botanical Gardens because there's all these beautiful plants here I wanted to show you. Lots of different colours and shapes and sizes and things. It's beautiful. Even Jeremy's taking pictures. We're just walking along and I've seen these. I've never seen this. Well, I don't think I've seen this before. I might have done. I might be lying to you, but I don't think I've seen this before. It's like a bouquet within a flower, if that makes sense. Oh, I think they're beautiful. And it's this, for anyone who's interested, blood lily, or that's the other name for it. I think these are so cute though. It's like a firework or an explosion or a bouquet or something. Anyway, there's Jeremy down there. It's a beautiful park. I've not been vlogging much just because we've been chit-chatting, but it's really nice. It's really, really big park. If you have, you know, if you condense if you think about the Botanical Gardens with the other park, I think it's called Alexandra Park or Gardens or something. It's a huge area, so you can't hear any traffic now. You can just hear birds and people and things, which is lovely. So there's a couple of different pathways down there and down this one, but we're actually going to go down this one. It's lovely because it's like a forest. I feel like I'm in Centre Park, so in the middle of the countryside. I don't know, it's lovely. You'd forget that you're in the middle of a city here. Okay, so we've come to the sensory garden and you can scan this QR code to learn about the garden. Oh, I don't think I'm going to bother because I'm getting tired. There's Jeremy over there, but it's beautiful. There's water here. There's a little bench there you can sit at. There's a little bridge. There's pond, water lilies. So cute. So that's the cute little bridge that I just passed. Just walked over. So this is the Fern Gully, and again you can learn about this collection, which I think is really cool. But I love fern plants. I think if I ever get a half sleeve tattoo that I want to do with plants and flowers and things, I definitely want to get a fern because I love just the pattern of them and the shape of them. They always make me feel calm. I always really like looking at fern plants. I don't know, I love them. So that's a nice one as well. And it's surrounded by trees, so it's actually nice and cool in here. How cute is this? So lovely. What a view. The lighting is terrible, but so cool. Anyway, we're going to head back now. We're heading to the tram stop so that we can go back to the apartment. I think we're due to get back to the apartment about 5 o'clock, so we'll do that, hang out for about an hour and then go to the supermarket. We're just going to grab something easy for dinner tonight, probably some fruit or something for breakfast tomorrow. But yeah, so we're going to do that. So don't know how much I'll vlog, we'll see. We are back at the Airbnb. We're going to chill out tonight. Jeremy has looked at getting a ticket for the game, but I don't think we'll know how to get one, and it's also quite late. I think it's like 5:30 now. I think it starts at 7:30, so we'd have to leave soonish to get there, but we don't have a ticket, so I think we're going to leave that tonight. So we're just going to go food shopping, get something easy for dinner, like a microwave meal or like stick it in the oven kind of meal, get some things for breakfast and a couple of things, you know, snacks and stuff. But I really hope you enjoyed looking around Melbourne with us. I really enjoyed it. I love the city. It's super like pretty and friendly and really nice. I took lots of photographs, which I love as well, so I hope you've enjoyed looking at those. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you back here again for tomorrow's vlog. We're going to go exploring again and maybe do the tower like I said earlier today, so I think we'll go into town a little bit later in the afternoon. But thank you for watching anyway. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you back here soon. Have a wonderful day. Sending you lots of love. Bye.